인종차별주의자 개센 수문장.
레저헤드.
아, 맞아. 아니, 걔한테 한 번 이겼거든? 주먹질을 해서?
응.
근데 두 번째 선택지가 뭔가 잘못됐는지 한 대는 때렸는데 그 뒤에 처벌려서 어쩔 수 없이 인종차별주의자가 됐어. 이것 봐. 난 고등 인종론을 지금 내면화하고 있다고, 미친.
사랑이다.
킴이 없어서 다행이다.
그래서 혼자가 된 거야? 팀이 지금 없는 상태인 거임?
킴을 그 수채 갖고 가라고 보냈어.
그랬구나. 그래, 파이팅.
이제 뭘 할 수 있지, 나는? 오늘은 몇 주일이지? 오늘 화요일이구나. 돈이 9밖에 없어. 돈 어떻게 벌 수 있는 거야, 대체? 빈병을 팔아서 뭘 벌 수 있지 않던데. 왜 여기를 올라가고 싶어?
올라가 봐.
못 올라가던데? 올라갈 수 있는 데가 없어.
다른 길이 있는 거 아니? 그 주방에 그 비밀의
주방에...
문.
거기구나. 거기 아직 못 열어.
나 몰라, 기억이 잘 안 나. 근데 그거랑 관련이 있던가? 암튼 또 시도해봐. 뭐 방법이 있겠지.
Fuck, does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't.
나는 옷도 없고 이 하얀색으로 된 거는 뭐야? 지금 못하는 건가? 지금 다시 시도할 수 있습니다구나.
맞지? 화장실 갔다 와야 돼. 나 요새 소화가 안 돼. 갔다 올게.
초이스 배시 씨 갔다 와.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
What is all of this? The scent, the sound.
What world?
The camera of her mind
Great bodies of water. There is a term of endearment. Elysium. It does. A term of hatred that originates like... Oh, you want a picture of the world? There is no complete set yet, dear. They're having some trouble. Great things are difficult to... We used to think it...
ORG. Occident Revolution.
There's a steadily increasing trick... Yes.
A cold fear seeps into you.
They say there is a rarefied envelope of matter, so... I am sorry, dear. But this is one of the greatest questions of our time. Maybe when they get the complete set together, it will jolt us out. You have misimagined it. It's like the crowning of the world. It's insane. Very... But you already have.
The code seeps. Suddenly, you're conscious of
들어왔다.
yourself standing there, on whatever this all is.
되게
Your
뭔
arms-
소린지
The pale is not.
모르겠는
It
걸
is the opposite
말했어.
of reality. Okay.
어,
The pale
설명
is the...
필요하면
Isla
예.
is a Messinian.
그냥
Windy, Seol, Samara,
지성이
Ilmara, Grant,
없으니까
Cutler,
지성이
and
없게
this in
하기로 했어.
Sulinde.
그냥 지구에 대해서
An
얘기를 하고 있는
oceanic,
거예요. 근데
chromatic,
대륙
odorless,
같은 것들이 있는데
featureless. No detective.
그 대륙들 사이에 창백이라고 부르는 물질이 있어서 거길 통과하는 게 굉장히 어려워.
Even more to the south, east, and west. You are in an uproar of matter, darling. Rising into the pale, rolling, evaporating even. A great vision. The area of transition between the... Imagine a grey coronal... The most disco thing
왜
you will
얘네들
ever see.
항상 다 디스코라고 말하는 걸까?
You hear your pulse rise. The
It's difficult to describe. The further into Pale you travel. Oh, it is...
a squall of birds.
디스코를 사랑하는
Hardware
것 같아.
operating in the harbor.
It is possible to force dimensions on the Pale. In modern times, we can even compress its latitude. But it is still hard for humans extensively. Some say they call it... It feels terrible. No, nameless detective of the citizens' militia. I am a member
방사능
of the
같은 거구나.
entreprenetic business class. Up to my gills, officer.
An acidic smile on her lips.
Entreprenetics is the scientific... There are signs of pre-modern... Nothing. We remain hybrid airships detect. In essence, we throw them in and they come out the other... Then they don't. The Pale outweighs reality. What do you think, detective? Precisely. An intuitive conclusion of that development is that one day the Pale... Most people, I suggest it doesn't look like you're doing the same. Yes, sweet... Is this the first time you're hearing this? Do you really not remember anything? Then tell me, what do you think of the Pale?
오, 여사님 말이 맞습니다, 레이디. 베리 베리 디스코.
베리베리
Alien
디스코.
constitution.
You really didn't know. This does not spell good for the investigation, detective. I hope so.
미천 드러났다.
I truly do. If I may suggest, you have me. I will assist you in any way I can, even if we have to do it one basic term at a time. Glad to have been of assistance. The little...
제가 저장을 하고.
You're back. Good. More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
It remains a mystery what you mean by this something close.
Glad to have been of assistance.
아니 뭐야? 이렇게 경찰 망토를 다시 주우러 가봐야겠다. 나는
Just an ordinary war.
아 이쪽 길이 아니었지. 아 저기 벽 뚫고 싶어. 저런 허접한 울타리 주제에 나의 앞길을 막다니.
님 몸도 허접함.
아 진짜.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that
가스통 마르탱은 누구였더라? 아 뛰어. 아 너무 느려.
a tarpaulin cloak with possible tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
40% 가능. 아니
들어보세요.
No,
있어요?
no, that's still too high. What
여기에서
were you thinking?
죽으면
You're not a
어.
gym.
사기 회복해야 돼. 사기 회복해. 사기 회복을 안 했어.
아니 저장했으니까 괜찮아. 그 어떤 엔딩이 나는지 좀
Despair
궁금해서.
creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right? Nothing you can say. Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at
에이,
passers-by.
뭐야 똑같은 엔딩이야. 돌아온 김에 한번
A tarpaulin
도전하고.
cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
아이
No,
40%도
no,
못하고.
that's will you? Because it feels like you've strained a muscle.
진짜 개 허접이네. 어쩜 좋아 이렇게 허접이야. 여기에서 이만큼도 뛰어내리지 못하는 거 진짜 개 허접이네. 어떡해. 손상된 장부.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board. Without resistance or sound, the words just cross. Who do you think? You. It's slightly. Your hand shakes. You're flushed with adrenaline.
가자.
It's proving to be harder than expected.
실패했네.
You just don't have the an intricate web. It's still kind of in your hands. You hold, indeed, the book. You flip through the book. The pages up. The back cover is dominate. She can't be much older than her mid-third. In cold, detached prose. As ethnic tensions run, it would physically hurt you to keep reading. Are you sure?
아니 육체적
They
고통이
go through a
나타난
brief
다음에
and
왜
somewhat
사기가
awkward love affair. He toils through the day. She spends the next several decades stand the memory of their short time spent as life leaves their remains between the soils.
아니 어이없네. 황당.
Advanced
Ah,
race
젠장.
theory.
난 인종차별주의자가 되고
Everything is
싶었어.
calm in the eye of the race.
근데 제법 좋은 보너스인 것 같아. 킴 미안. 하지만 진짜 나는 레이시스트가 아닌 걸 믿어줘. 매저헤드님, 제 정신머리를 고치고 왔습니다요.
The unpromising race pupil returns. And fascinating. The Revacholian degenerate shows signs of racial self-reflection. How did you accomplish? So it would seem, Throloful, and, of course, if the Revacholian degenerate is
Jean, baby. Do the heroic thing.
very well, you may enter once.
아니 한 번만 치사하네. 뭐야? 왜 안 들여보내줘?
The unpromising race. There is nothing fun. I cannot put.
다 했어?
한 번만 들여보내준다고 해놓고 나서 안 들여보내줘.
지나가도 되는 거 아니야? 안 지나가죠?
아닌가? 이쪽 길이 아닌가? 여기가 열려. 아 뭐야? 여기가 열리면 왜 저쪽에서 하고 있는 건데?
그러네. 오, 드디어 이쪽으로.
저 엽서 같은 건 팔아도 되는 거야?
On second glance, someone has. The drawer opens smooth. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. And the same materials being. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, the drawer, The file cabinet stands steady as ever. Look how blurry all the lines on these papers are. How unwieldy your own
집중하지
willpower is to
않음으로
yourself.
집중할
You're a
수
police officer.
개웃기네.
와 대박.
의욕이 집중에 대해 생각함.
이런 거 봤어?
You're
아니요.
trying hard, but the data here is the drawer.
아 그때 실패했어. 아쉽다.
머리 너무 안 좋아서 그런 거 아님, 님?
내가
An
머리가
imposing combination of a punch clock
안 좋을
and a
수도
payphone.
있지. 아니 미친.
The tarpaulin cloak. As your fingers touch the top,
가요.
황당해.
황당. 그래서 거기를 넘을 수 있으면 메저헤드의 인종론을 안 들어도 됨.
아, 그런. 진짜 혼종이 되고 있어. 패션 테러리스트다 이건.
This is the night watchman's booth. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down, nothing incriminating catches your eye. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street. The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. The drawers are empty, save for old timesheet. Oh boy, where to start? Don't think about that. Quick, think about something else. The imagined dazzle of light overwhelms any list of potential side. You take the painkillers. They are yours. You stand. A rusting control panel with marsh on, arrête, off. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
오, 느려.
And with the harbor sleeps as the strike rages, moving this container, of course, for the Before you stands a cargo. The container door appears unmoved by your attempt at flattery. The door does not respond to your advances. It's no reply. The lock produces a hollow ring. You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked.
잠시만. 일단 도구를 장착해보자. 바로.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. Why are you even trying to open a door? Have I been summoned?
개웃기다. 수사학으로 문을 열려고 하니까 물리적 수단으로.
No one needs you. Go away. You attempt to turn the handle.
수 있지?
잘 하고 있냐?
뭘 할지 보고 있어. 일단 21시까지 시간을 때워야 되는군. 어디 보자. 식당 창문 다시 보러 가자.
The already familiar the machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move. Your fingers run over the dial pad. Calling, still call.
Video Reversal, 24-hour video rental.
The voice of a youngster on that.
Video Reversal is a 24-hour video rental. Sir, I don't know. It's a no. Maybe you called to extend your rental period? If you need any further assistance, you can visit us on the corner.
On the corner of Voyager and Main, a large, tiny hills. The call is terminated. The file cabinet stands. The drawer slides.
에? 난 이제 여기에서 빠져나올 수도 없어? 어떻게 나가? 나 여기 갇혔어?
This is the night watch. Rusting control, but the crane does not return to its.
어떡해. 들어왔던 길로 다시 나갈 수가 없어.
그 다시 누르면 돌아올걸?
아, 이쪽 길은 처음 보는 길이다. 아, 이렇게 티끌 모아서 태산이 안 될 것 같은데.
Container.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not.
Container. Used to be Wild Pines. Container. Evrard. I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? I mean, I don't personally mind. Just some of the other guys don't look. Oh, yes. Born and raised in Ariash, mister. People say us Ubies are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. Oh, that one. That should be empty. Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
난 논리가
So it's
없어.
easier for the crane operators to spot them.
나는
Sure,
논리가
mister. About
없어.
what? Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union. Not everyone is down there, but Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble. Oh, I'm not really. Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much. I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. I remember I was the runner, but Mr. Everett and his brother, oh, Mr. Everett and Mr. Yes. Everybody needs a job, and I'm like Mr. Everett's right hand. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right hand, a real pretty lady with it, but I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do. Oh, Lizzie, she is a real but she's a real nice girl. If me missus and me was to have a Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years. Well, thanks a lot. Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get. Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course. Bye-bye now.
왔다. 어이, 나다.
오, 드디어 노동조합 대표를
Before you is
만나시는군요.
a walrus of a man with great effort, with a mixture of expectation and impatience.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois. It's good of you to stop. I'm Everard Clare. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately,
He looks extremely comfortable. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff?
Please, Mr. Dubois.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I, too, have... Should you find yourself more amenable in the future...
You're no Titan of Felician, buddy.
와.
He's got you.
안 들래.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man and reasonable men. So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most...
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain... This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient to cover your expenses.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money.
Yes, I know, Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
난 어떤 사람이지? 잠시만. 난 부패한 경찰인가? 역시 돈은 받아야 된다고 생각해. 난 쓰레기니까.
아, 쓰레기다.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or...
님은 진짜 님은 진짜 킴 없기를 정말 다행인 줄
I
알아.
wouldn't go
힘이
that
없으니까
far.
이러는 거야.
I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering... Now, I'd like to set your mind...
킴이 없으니까 이런데 킴 있었으면 아, 킴 있어서 못 봤네 이러고 있었냐고.
There is an
당연하지.
echo.
아,
The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words is...
I know everything, Harry. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
아 진짜. 잠만 판정을 하고 다시 돌아올게. 망하면.
아, 그냥 망한 대로 가.
아 왜?
그런 태도 좋잖아. 망한 대로 가.
킴이 없는데 킴을 어떻게 몰라? 아 진짜 웃기다. 한번
왜
해볼래?
당황하지 않을 수 있을 수도 있잖아.
그래 58% 쌉 가능이지.
Who does this guy think you are? Ronnie the rookie? You ain't worried about no lost gun or unpaid bill.
뭔가 있어
Or
보이는 척하기.
the fat man does the same, sinking deeper into his chair. Then good. Now lean in with some...
That we do, Harry. Let them say what they will about you and me. We're both born fighters. I do want you to feel at home.
That's it. Now kick back and add a final flourish for dignity.
난 합리적인
You
거야.
strike me as a reasonable man, Harry.
Somehow you managed to get yourself out of this one. Now quick, keep the momentum up. Ask questions.
Of course. Let us...
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic... So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my...
It's just a brown fox.
You must have questions, Harry. Come on now. Don't be shy. Let's hear them. Harry, you're not simply a cop. You're a star.
맞아.
A bright shining star in the drab law enforcement sky.
난 슈퍼스타.
Outshining all other
자식.
stars. You're a
안경은 더러워도
superstar.
잘 보는군.
Of course I do, Harry. And I'm gonna help you shine. I'm gonna...
He's probably just making a guess based on your recent activity in Martinez.
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry. It's Harry. Harry Dubois. Don't be silly, Harry. Harry Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a... That's why I like you, Harry. A good man knows both his strengths and his weaknesses, and you, my friend, you are one of the all-time greats.
17번? 가보자고.
As you look at
Her.
the folder, Everard covers it with his hand
헐,
and
이게
pets
되네.
it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the...
He got the name from the Census Bureau.
But I really
저
thought you would
연극이
do
진짜
that for a
똘추
moment,
같은
didn't I,
애임.
Harry?
연극이
Pity.
뛰어나면
The
진짜
mystery of
또라이 같아.
you will have to remember.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Yes, your lost gun. Your gun will be found.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Yes, thank you for the hot tip. Now, please, let the profession...
It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshit.
Harry! Our kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gang. Honestly, I didn't want to bring it up, Harry. I heard you have become Measurehead's race pupil. Of course, Harry. No one's gonna know what you did with race there, Harry.
You can see the map of Revachol.
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed... Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk, but I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're a police officer, aren't you? And I'm sure you're going to open this one.
Does this jiggling ooze think he's going to use you? He's got another thing coming. Play.
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more important... Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A loud blabbering weasel. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's Harry, my dear friend. I am what people call a local... Fantastic, You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a... Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and... My dear Harry, there are literally millions of... Harry, you smooth talk...
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way.
Oh, that's very nice. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry. We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him... He's an old man, Harry. Harry! I have little... Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry.
It's hard to say if he really...
Vanished? Harry, Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election... Yes. Low balling.
His expression makes it clear.
If she actually wants to see me, she will find... Of course, Harry. Let me just... I have no interest in what... Tell her about all of it. My
This is weird. Not...
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Here. You're one of us now.
야토. 더 줄 거 없어.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. See you soon.
젠장 더 줄 게 없다니. 여기서 또 털어갈 게 없다니.
암튼 실패하면 실패하는 대로 해주길 바람. 그것이 재밌음.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Sure, mister. Absolutely. I'm all... Oh, that one.
컨테이너 짱. 다시
You're back before the cargo container.
설득할 수 없구나.
Its drawer.
So, how'd you like our harbor? It's but a rest area on the right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. A key, huh? What door is this? Oh, say no more. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
뭔 소리야?
Polar weasel? Oh, what you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the where the janitor gave it to me. None of this mess we're in. This jive. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker.
Ask him about the Hardy Boy.
Los Ardis? They're sort of like you. We're negotiating our share. Aye. All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to... I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. By heavens, why would he not be? The old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. He is reasonably lavish, sure. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in... No. I don't think even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
맞아.
Just the way the world works, boyadero. Sure, I've had...
The look in his brown eye, it all comes together now. The way that of a noble peasant, or a traveling herdsman. No.
그럴 수도. 그런데 혹시 어쩌면 하지만 그치만.
No. The man
네,
sits on the
너무하네.
railing.
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the... What a thought! Why would no... Your dead guy was an enemy combatant. He was an agent of the opposition. I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me.
He means a
No problem. I wish the best to you.
Right to work! We were promised.
the physically impressive man.
What's it to you? No. Don't think we've...
The man has turned.
이젠 21시가 되겠군. 21시가 되면은 이것을 할 수 있다. 아파트 28호실. 바쁘다 바빠 현대사회.
This door is made of metal and a
Everyone, I thought it was about
아니 21시간인데 3분이 너무 안 지나고 있어. 미리 왔는데. 그동안 난 새로운 뭐죠? 영원히 21시가 되지 않을까?
This must be it. The basement door is where the leather upholstery is. In fact, it's oddly you knock silently. You try to be Finally, the door unlocked. The sound of the key turn-ins. Good job. There's nothing else to do than to... As you hold the open... Master Investigator, you just can't keep your... Attaboy, the world's secrets were made. This is the flag of Riv. This isn't just one sun. It's an optical atmospheric anomaly the first settlers saw. Happens in... The flag doesn't seem to mind.
오, 멀쩡한 옷이다.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. A little ring. Though cheerful, yes. Your broken mug friend. Perhaps you should break into apartments more often. Who knows? Could be. But this... A row of mugs sit... This door is made of metal. No one. Looks like he isn't home. You should come back tomorrow evening.
젠장.
just an ordinary.
Hey, ready?
You're back. Good. You have.
Finally, time to choose sides.
존나 별로였어.
Oh, come on now. Corruption. Of course. I don't expect you to share anything. How could I stop you?
Tell her she'll like you for it.
Weird. Which isn't to suggest our talk. Oh. So very, very helpful. And how is that? Did he now? Well, of course, Detective. Until then, is there anything I can help you with? I'm afraid I can't say any more until we've taken care of formal protocol. Of course, the situation is extremely volatile. That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is better not tie the fourth day to the... That's the man who was killed. Better not tie the fourth day to the back. More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else? I'm afraid I can't say any more until we've taken care of formal... Of course, the situation is...
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling-height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
창문 좀 잘못
Nothing.
본다고.
Just black tangles like the hair of an old woman. Motionless. The wind.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
하지만 저장을 하고
Looks like
3%의
the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
저장하지 말고 그냥 해. 물론 죽으면 좀 곤란하겠지만 우리 회복템도 많고 그냥 해.
You already ruled out the first bad. Or did you already? You're probably right. The others are only there for filler. To make the gun thing.
The fuck are you talking about? Gun? No one's gonna let you wave a gun around here.
Stop shit, the law.
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's...
No, asshole.
Stop!
Jeez. Okay.
아이 3%면 가능이라고 생각했는데 나다.
Can I help you? You're already set for the night. Your door is on.
Oh, hello, dear.
Now it's turning into a kind of a... It's like
Going on strike would.
anything else. Us lorry driver. Not my thing.
What's better than Chase? He tries his best to look nonchalant.
알겠습니다요.
Mr. Dubois, I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment,
하라는
did
대로
you?
다 해주는 개군요.
나는 개니까. 축구 아니었을까? 안
You're right,
들어갔어
Harry.
당연히.
You only had to unlock. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. Harry, this strike is the culmination of a security contractor.
He performs a motion.
I'm talking beasts. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to know, Harry, the elephant is metaphoric. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. But enough about me and my fun container. One of them got downright suicidal. Getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Harry, what you need to we got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Potentially, Harry, potentially. There's a militant wing inside the union. They're like you. One day Titus Hardy, leader of this piece, he probably worded it differently. Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree so they shot him. How odd. I don't know what to say, Harry. What I do know is, the case is in safe hands. How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal these guys turn up and start beating. You said it, Harry. Hell, one of them. Oh, they are simply fine young men. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into Harry. They're almost all work with them. Hell, interview them, but don't fight them. But of course, it's the least.
You can now go and tell
Also, Harry, here's 5 real. I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
힘이 없잖아. 받아야지.
Good boy, a real team player. Now, racist mugs in the trash and in the I have so much confidence in the ability of your. Oh no. Believe me, Harry, but he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists, of course, Harry. I'm not a real. Was it a good talk? I'm not sure. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like, yes, Harry. It's like I can't.
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
가슴이 시키는 대로 할 뿐이야 나는.
What does your heart tell you about your lost gun, Harry? Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little. I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre. There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there.
Water drips from the eaves. A woman looks at her freshly.
They are just going to have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months. You bring joy to my heart, Harry. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13's. Most certainly, Harry. Nothing by all means, Harry. What's...
난 쓰레기야.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. There doesn't seem to be anything of interest here. No fine print.
난 쓰레기 경찰이야. 하지만 원래도 쓰레기였어. 부끄럽지 않아.
우 쓰레기 우.
Oh, hey, mister.
처음부터 쓰레기야. 애초에 가스통 마르탱이 누구지?
그 돌 던지기 게임 하던 할아버지. 님 딸꾹질 소리 왜 그럼? 약간 오리 장난감 소리 나지 않아?
할배 납니다. 갔어 집에. 나다.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. Oh, so you went.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You gonna go and tell on us? You gonna let him talk to me?
Let's see. The old man sent word you'd be around again. That's the reason I'm being so forthcoming with you. Don't wear it out.
I've got nothing to say to you. I am not.
You could be, Liz.
Even a mod?
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of...
So fucking what?
No, Glenn. They aren't. What you want is of no significance.
이젠 딱히 문도 닫았는데 이제 잘까? 나 오늘 많은 일을 한 것 같아. 자러 가야겠다.
The bed is still cold from the broken window. And the bed is still cold.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming. You're not cool. It's your disgusting body.
And there's a lot of it. Ever present in your organs. It's like every one of...
Now you've gone off the rails, baby. You're just stuck here. In the half-world. Good try. How many promises have you?
What do you think you're doing right now?
Let it.
But it never seems to...
The window stands broken. The morning light hurts your eye. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered.
새로운 경찰들이야.
The woman in an
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now. Yes, I am. I know.
Here's the real deal.
I'm definitely not the cavalry. I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you? No, you haven't wrong. Okay, fine. Let's talk. What precinct?
Am I from?
Fucking deranged lunatic.
I don't...
Don't say anything, Judith.
I'm just looking up.
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you...
Yes. The police will...
Something about the man with sunglasses.
킴 보고 싶었어. 쟤네가 나
Yes?
괴롭혔어.
Look at you.
오.
It's because you're a failure.
짱인데?
They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57. Just think about it for a second. You're a raging...
I've considered it. It would be immensely ugly of them. I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. Safe? No. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise. What about me? What? This? Where is this going? Interesting. I think it's... Anyway. And now I do. Good.
You look like shit. And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
내면에 뭐가 있는지가 중요하지. 참고로 난 내면도 족같아.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week.
It's not just this week.
Okay, so this guy is cool. He stands there like a statue. An angry statue. It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside. There's something that binds you to him. Some kind of an outfit, maybe. A uniform. The police of animals, yes.
Well, I am interacting with them. Do yourself?
Can we help you with something?
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
조달장 슈퍼스타.
Yes, a superstar cop. No. Cause it's not my job. What actually?
Come on, Jean.
Okay.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
You think he was hanged as a cover-up? Okay. Well, I don't know. Oh my god, there's more. Okay, why not? So, do you know who hanged him? Yeah, I don't know. Oh my god, watch out for you.
That voice. So very...
Oh really? I wonder where. That's the where you remember me from? You don't say. Goodbye.
저런. 나는 그건가 봐. 뭐냐. 마성의 남잔가 봐.
맞아.
그니까 저 남자는 지금 뭐랄까. 자기를 기억 못해줘서 지금 서러워하고 있는.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
You have so many bad options ruled out. It's insane.
You know what? You guys must be the cops. Live in a bar, sit on their fat asses like they own the place.
Hey, we don't...
Glenn.
Everyone shut up! Fuck you, man!
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you.
So what?
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence.
You wanna help her cop? If you don't,
What is her name?
Glacia. I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags. A relationship there wasn't.
Was like that karaoke.
Okay, enough. All of...
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it.
It would help if we established.
All right. Here
you go, boss.
I know her.
How well?
A small twitch in the corner.
Well enough, Copper.
He tries to make it sound real casual.
You mean Revachol? Nah.
Don't you give her any more trouble. Just shut up, Ange.
Titus gives... What's with all the silence? And what was up with the partying?
What do you think I meant?
노래봐?
Yes. Yes.
아,
And
노래방은
no.
아니야? 노잼으로
Got
가네.
something to say about it? No, we just fucked.
He really went out of his way to seem.
You don't know her. Not the way I do. Remember what I said. Again? Seriously. Yeah, whatever.
Magnesium-based life form. We tell them, hell no. You're about to become a magnesium-based life form. The
논리가 마이너스 1이 또 됐어. 난 논리가 계속 없는 사람이야. 이래도 되는 걸까? 이래도 되지 뭐. 뭔 상관이야. 이 연결돼 있는 이건 뭐야? 이 번개처럼 연결된 그냥 의미 없는 건가?
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches. There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it.
Huh?
And I need the fatty to get his...
God damn it, Dennis. You know... Sorry, fucko. These guys won't help.
I'm gonna enjoy...
With a loud thud, the old man stands up. The key is brass. Well,
come on, man.
I'm tired of listening to your shit. Don't thank me. I don't give two.
Didn't even know it was there.
Never even seen it.
It could open the door in the kitchen. The blue door.
Oh, hello, dear.
Yes, of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
And you look like you don't pay.
Please,
맞아,
let's
안
not turn
씻는
this
게
into
맞아.
another...
난 사실 안 씻고 있어. 어떻게 알았지?
the man ponders his cooking. You see a heavy. The key fits the dimple lock. The darkness before you.
아싸!
Over there, in the corner, not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball.
Ah, great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goat get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready. Above the painting of a mustached man, the theme of the game, the peak of the map, areas around the playfield represents God indeed. Think. It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but go, Fingerboy.
I feel sorry for the gods. If they only knew the kind of a guy who an avid huntsman too. He was often fought. He also hit his wife, but you seem to be having fun.
Your game is definitely improving. Suddenly, a special pass maneuvering a goat ball in tiny hammer shatters something in the words pale rupture light up.
Congratulations. This is where the game.
There's so much fog. This can be navigated. The ball, you're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point. But that goat is something special. 5 times.
I am. I've seen.
Only the tension in his posture
아니
betrays
국기
his
종료에 내가
interest.
잼정이라니. 가보자.
How, if you can't even see it, the last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee. There goes the Jamrock Shuffle. In a way, yes, you...
오, 뭔가 잠긴 보관함이 뭐야, 근데?
All these mesmerizing machines feels like it might jump back to life any moment.
Some kind of...
The lieutenant grimaces, looking at the machines.
No, I love it. I love pin. You can't fight.
What a dumb name. Royalist Pinball. If they weren't...
No.
It's strange that he doesn't like pinball. Kim here is a...
Us?
Stop.
Okay. I don't like pinball.
Super. Tip-top. This small elevator smells of nougat and the maintenance card under the control panel reads, there are large rectangular buttons.
That it does. I say, let's brave it. No, it was maintained in 88 of the... No, I think the bureaucrats just... Seems like a small freight elevator.
좋은 옷 같아. 난 공감할 줄 아는 남자가 되겠어. 논리적인 남자도 되주겠어.
You clearly see footprint.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, 3 weeks maximum. It was a stereo investigation after all. It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route. Behind
large prints, most likely one person has been here. They've gone back and forth. The tips point both ways.
Between that and that. No. These little horizontal lines are... The size looks about the same, actually.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross. The door is small but heavy looking.
Unless we've veered off into a folded M dimension.
아니, 이 개쓰레기?
This window is pristine on the smooth as ice. They're up following your lead. The
looks like it, yes.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises. You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand. The lieutenant.
레이디, 저번에는 제 꼬라지가 너무 쓰레기라.
진짜 어이없네.
Her hair is below her silvery jumps.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning. It's much nicer now.
Where the dead body used to.
Thank you for that, officers. True. Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened. They also say that's why the cleaning...
I am Kim Kisuragi.
Have I ever? Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer? Like riding a cop?
Miss, we are investigating.
Huh. I see.
What could she be thinking of? It's hard to...
Clasier Amondu. Vredefort. Republic of Oranje. A bad memory of lilacs and lightning.
What's so bad?
Nothing. If you... I'm 28. Something stupid. Oranese lit. Oranese literature. Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucked. Nothing. I do. Cool. I've made more money by many things.
Miss Oranje, now there is something you should linger on.
It's a beauty pageant. Hell, it's a competition. For when you have the fewest deviations from the norm. Yes. And for that, I'm afraid you can't.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag.
Thank you for your candor.
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents. If I were to lie to you... Look, officers. I like this place. I don't want to become an okie dokie.
If any of this made her nervous, it's certainly...
The record. Yeah. It's pretty deluxe. I'm winter.
How long have you...
About 4 months. Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol. I always wanted to see the only city in the world in the worst time of the year. It's a tourist thing. I did not. Mr.
There may be more to this mystery at some later time. She's holding back. Let's make...
A peephole?
Yes, looking into your bedroom.
Okay.
It's affair.
Do you think this is somehow connected to me? Okay.
Unfortunately, no. But if I were to guess long enough, the
Shit. I don't know. I'll be fucking covering it up with a lot. Huh.
She's straight. She feels like quarry. Encircled.
Okay. I'm glad some... It is.
The lieutenant makes a note.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom.
Yeah. Alright.
She looks at the chipped white polish cup.
Pretty. Looks like a dried a martial arts.
Samurai boxing. Or...
Why was there a flower on the roof? It's a bit early in the morning for rape.
She looks around.
It is. It's murderously early. I'm amazed I'm awake. Yeah.
By him, she...
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz...
Are you saying that you...
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Pretty much.
Warming. She must be very cold.
I'm 89% sure. You know how it is.
Do you?
잘 모르겠는데.
Maybe you...
There are numerous...
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium.
She takes a... You hear cracking in her shoulder.
We partied.
Party.
A lot of...
From Titus. About her and Titus's relationship.
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a... Oh, it is.
What did you do?
We drank, sir. A lot.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect. I guess you can say that, yes.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs. At the bar.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that. Oh, yes. I've had
a bitter grin. He takes a small...
You called her?
Yes. I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
Because I couldn't handle it anymore. None of these. I didn't exactly disguise it. With nail clippers.
Which landline?
The one downstairs.
That's some clever tampering. Simple and...
Thanks. I don't know, sir. It was stupid.
Thank you for making the...
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now.
I know it's difficult, miss.
He had something to do with the
And his role?
I think he was in a security detail.
And they lynched him?
She nods.
Bullet? They
You mean?
I'm confused.
So am I.
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it.
It's hard to know what to think about that answer.
They're frequent guests. Downstairs, they have a booth for union members. Over drinks. A little.
Like you partied with the
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this.
I have. Which ones, sir? I don't remember.
She breathes.
Should we head back downstairs, officer? We may.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth. Soft, light brown. I have bad. You know these? Who? Me. Yes, you. You too.
왜 아가씨 레이디한테 질문 안 하고 나끼리 사문자답하는 거?
Me? These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along. Believe it. There's no way. All bullshit, man. Especially. No fucking way, man. Really? Glory. Truth. How it always does. There's nothing you can do about it. No. It's better to know you're being... I think it's safe to assume. No. He's not going to show up. You can't draw a set. Nothing? Someone else was supposed to chime. Huh? No, Mr. Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this. For a second, still smiling. A tired smile.
Not my favorite topic, but okay. How about we... Yes. You're just one room away.
You do not need to know that. What you need is to ask normal police questions.
Quick, say something professional.
Yeah? All right.
She looks at chipped white.
Pretty. Looks like... Why was there a flower on the roof? Not my favorite topic. How about we, change... Sure. They're right. Why not?
Looks like
뭔가
we
많이
have
알아냈어?
with those
하지만
so-called
많이
Hardy
알았지만
boys.
어쨌든 몰라.
Half their reasoning. Nothing will make them respect the RCM. But it will disrupt the game they prepared. What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to. If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her. You think so? She seems forthcoming. Unusually, the best liars are always.
This window is This medicine cabinet it's been used, but not for scrubbing blood off. It's clean of chemical odors. Pharmaceuticals line the shelves.
Anything of note?
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you...
An opioid receptor intake.
You could say he's on the lookout. Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotvaldian. Marked red blister packs. You find a bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's it. Silently. The bottle feels so sleek and beautiful. You got it.
난 슈퍼 형사. 아, 킴이 없을 때. 웃기다.
Yes? What about me? What? Where is this going? Interesting, anyway. And now I do. No.
힝. 진짜?
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. The eyebrow, it's like you're locked down.
Something the matter?
What's going on? The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
What do you mean? I have no idea what you... What?
The lieutenant, you're super lucid.
Good.
Hey, hungry?
Again? I can't believe this shit.
You know what it...
Oh,
Another life.
Yes, from another life. To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and... Okay, that's plausible. Somewhere good. Okay. Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment? No, because in this thought experiment we...
Come on, stop it.
Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other.
This isn't helping.
You're not going to believe this. Yes, sir. Solving crimes. Just some regular boring motherfucker. Oh, it's you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox... Not even a little...
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he...
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
I'm not getting involved in this.
Okay, why not? So, do you know who? I don't know. Oh my god,
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his... There's something missing here. Something you can't... Yes, just cross...
Again? I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that, okay?
Jean.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, and a...
Yes?
God damn it, you leave her alone.
Can I actually help?
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? You must be kidding, right? But this establishment...
Frit, near the gates. They'll exchange it.
Then why are you wasting money?
Six crumbling petals.
This is the Insulindian lily. The revolutionaries. It's about girls and... Yes, but not this early. Not to my knowledge. Maybe. Maybe not.
The petals filled. Water flows under the channel bridge. Dark water. Inland. The wrinkled fingers of... Wait. Have you noticed there's a war veteran playing a ball game? The note is written. The front of this quarterly, because, Friesel, to your disappointment, after rifling, the magazine is divided, comrade, so please, if you value our radical mazo, you flip back to the front of this section you also, whoa. It seems to be part of a new pup, according to this extremely credulous account. Uncle Sport, as he's based on the description, it's quite straightforward. A stand according to the SRV's Ministry of Info. Precisely. See? There are plenty of ways to find meaning in life.
The Samaran People's Republic? No, I should expect. They are quite the spectaculars on account of the blood.
You flip back to the front. It takes a moment, but as you leaf through this, the main feature though is this so-called artist spot. The actual art, if you don't follow it, you think you're settling. Instead, where to even start? Oddly enough, this under capitalism, thus, and that precise, at the end of the day, it's, sure, this flimsy magazine, that's because you haven't been reading critically. But don't.
Oh, come on. Can this a certain kind of young man reads? If I had to...
You flip back to the front. Unsurprisingly, you skim the head. Finally, this must be Gaston's handiwork. According to these editorials, there can be no accommodation. You flip back to the front. It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board. With
Officer! God damn it. I prefer the old name. Insulindian Lily. Girls brought them to... You know what?
But it wasn't...
Enough! I can go up.
Maybells don't blossom yet.
Maybe on some remote parts of this... Yes. The Debardures... I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night. Yes, it does. Unfortunately, no one...
No one has been...
Yes!
Look, officer. The container yard doesn't actually...
The possibility of...
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His work...
Yes, yes, yes. She...
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
Yes, yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well...
As René turns from you to his partner and back, the medals on his chest rattle and glare. 2. The larger one is shaped like a crowned head in front of 2 crossed rods. A small blue star inside
For bravery. I'm sure. But I know this uniform's reputation. Your honor is
Whoa! Sounds like you're about to open the gates of converse.
For doing my duty in the heat of battle.
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into...
It was on the first months of the King Frise. Alas, the young Dries...
He really despises...
Purple velvet tunic. That isn't exactly camo.
To keep the long and bloody story, the rebels were smart. They let us... I got shot in the left shoulder. And then his horse, driven mad by the...
It's painful to hang on to the story. Veterans get sentimental after such.
I grabbed my cider.
Captain Arno.
When I came to, it was all over. The Dink had taken numerous flesh wounds and lost a lot of blood. But despite missing his jaw, he seemed hesitant to die. Tougher than he looked, that one. He didn't. I hope through some miracle. We both have... He was the commanding officer.
You sense he's downplaying it. He did a lot more than his duty. The old...
What, Monseigneur Modesty, and that even wise...
Is that pride in his voice? It's deep down, but maybe even unbeknownst to the man himself.
Maybe. Oh no.
Do not speak of what you know nothing about, because he was a goddamn dandy. Had no royal blood alone doesn't make up. Bah!
Oh yes, René, yes.
I'm not getting...
You should try to come up with a heroic story of your own. Impress this old soldier. It's clear you like the hard stuff. Evening falls. The vows are blood. Lower intestine. Fascism, Brota. Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your quit stalling, Bruta? We're talking about the weakest, worst, most insane thing. Yes, women, men of war. That's what fascism boils down to. Stomach truth. Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. Okay, yes, you're going to keep your views, right? Keep your views, Brota.
개웃기네. 레바쇼 따위의 무궁한 영광을 위해서 일하라고? 필요 없어.
There's a slow... It is one of...
is such a pleasure to... Oh, sweet Jenny.
Do not defile her memory.
We knew her. All right. She was René's first girl.
And then you stole her from me.
Oh, officer.
You stole her from me.
Well, technically, you...
We were just boys then. No point starting this all up.
She died of pneumonia. René and I were...
Died. No use, sugar.
Departed.
A quick grimace of pain passes over René's features.
She could never make up her mind about... She was always leaving one of us for the... Heck, technically...
You always confused her. Couldn't let us be happy.
He suddenly remembers you.
Of course, officer. Memories are all we have left. Sweet, sweet Jenny. Ask away, officer. Of course, officer. Memories are all we have left.
A man so principled about his sandwich calls for a principled approach. This right here is political. Say one of the... Whoa! Easy there, Goldmouth. He doesn't have to say anything.
All right. Let's...
There. Working class. Cracked it. All in a good day's work. What do you mean? What did I crack? Yes. And you found him. Now go and tell the working... There's no need for
마르티네즈도 나름 뭔가가 많다고 생각하는데 더 넓어진다니.
Hello again, esteemed officer. A book about cockatoos? There should be one upstairs.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the crime fiction. These books, furthermore, what's more, not a single mention of all shelves filled to the... A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cup.
It's a must-have if you own a cockatoo. I've heard...
Turns out that there are... You don't have behavioral problems. That's garbage. You're cool. You wait for the store. It's quite a challenge. But if...
난 쓰레기야. 그치, 쓰레기지.
Shelves full of biographies.
난 쓰레기인 걸 부정하지 않겠어.
God damn it, I already told you. My husband... Very well then. Where is he? Excuse me? Right, 'cause working class women come with alcoholic husbands. You were right.
Ah, Bland. Knew it.
I did, and he... No, he's not. Or maybe... I haven't seen him for... Well,
She just nods, still staring into the distance.
Right. What about him? Yesterday morning? Because we talked about this. We talked about not...
She turns away from me.
Honestly, not that different from you. Oh, thank God, no. Well, he... What else? He was... It's his cool jacket.
Who cares about the coat?
I even tried throwing it away once. Well, what can you do? So you are going to look for him. Thank you. Please do.
She tries to maintain it.
I'm sure he will too. When he does.
I will. Of course, officer. I don't mean to
For what it's worth, I agree.
I don't even have a cockatoo. Great. Nothing.
Maybe you should check that cockatoo book again.
Please. Let's...
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and
This is Precinct 57.
in the cabin,
내려가자.
a rusting control panel. You grab the handle and pull the water lock starts moving.
오, 드디어 새로운 구역으로.
신난다. 사실 안 신나고. 점점 이런 쓰레기 경찰관이 할 일을 벗어나고 있어.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this...
Focus on one thing.
하지만 나는 딴 길로 새는 거 좋아해. 죽었나?
A banged up motor carriage light. Remember the tire tracks in Martinez?
It appears to be so. I agree. We should...
You get a sudden, why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor. The motor carriage is properly. A single day in the salty seawater would ruin most vehicles. The logo is too deep in the murky.
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet.
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Yes, yes. Crazy recklessness.
Your mocking tone.
I did not. But I'd say...
Your mocking tone.
Yes, yes. Let's wait for the low tide. I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
As you sit down, and the hinges creak, nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like...
Yes, yes, it does. Let me think about it.
Spit flies from... The lieutenant must think it's rather funny. He smiles and quickly turns away.
That's right.
With his lips puckered, the lieutenant lets... You hear the sound echo. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed.
Well, historically...
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
God, I hope so.
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived.
Yes.
It is a simple and rugged machine. Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for? A precinct. Yes.
A massive pit. You feel like you're about to. Oh God, Harry. No. Just no. Say no to this, Harry.
Yes, your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can...
The lieutenant just shakes his head.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you drove your police motor carriage into... Of whom? I don't...
Probably. Try
Detective, we don't. I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. That is very unlikely. You'd be lucky to find one undamaged. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage cost 40,000. Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district. People are more valuable than machines.
People, yes, but not you. The lieutenant adjusts his glove.
김상냥해.
Yes, let's go take...
미소녀로 보입니다. 아싸!
정상입니다.
드디어 나 신분증이란 게 생겼어.
와, 넌 해리 드부아야.
난 이제 경찰이 됐어.
A police badge on which you...
At least something good came out of all this.
Encased between two... You see a photo. The man keeps winking at you. 8, maybe 10 years. What do you think? His face is already... It looks like you had quite the charm. The lack of alcohol swelling is the badge in your hand.
Harrier. That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrart was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full... It's a wartime name. Revolutionary.
It's meant from bullets, hunger, shrapnel.
Please to make your...
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep the badge in your hands.
Lieutenant W. The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below. The title of Yefrator is added to your rank when you decline a promotion. There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you, and sometimes they just prefer the type of
heavy-duty case-solving.
Decontage is the higher rank. The lowest rank is junior officer. Kings like...
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
No, I've been putting up with you. It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea.
He trusts you, for now.
Yes, apparently you've had a rather successful career in the past. Good.
Such a small yet precious thing. Expensive.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, 4 months ago. A new badge usually...
The pain in your chest tells the case created a lot of edge. You have to...
Yes, it's the designation of your... It's a tough station to work in.
It's no wonder you...
But then again, it's a legendary district.
He knew all those people. The badge in your hand. A cockatoo is a... This book talks about where to even begin. All pet owners also report it is not recommended to... You're right. Ouch. That must... This is a yellowtail. Perhaps the most in the words of... It must be glorious, despite its banging name. The Bang Bang... Yes, but all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you? You're right. You're a fuckatoo embodied. This sorry...
이 엽서들 팔아도 되는 거야? 양심의 왕국 이건 뭐야?
The worn and beaten.
You can revisit the bench.
Welcome to the fishing.
Then how does she know you're here?
I still have a gold. Oh, welcome.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was. Oh, the usual. No, not you personally. I meant he was boarding. Needed some help opening the door. You got.
You're not.
Maybe there because you're an ill omen. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park. Ah, look at me ramble on. Just us. This is pretty much a known place. Well, there's Lillian, and then there's the drunks. Sooner or later, over there, you can.
Between here and.
And all me after now the area, the goodwill ran out. Here for.
Under carts, boats, in little boats. She nods. Rinse.
Stay. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking, I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM. No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can. Don't make an old woman regret.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I know where to find you. Here.
Not much. Where's the abbot? Something.
So.
No,
정말 축하해.
hi. But before you get to the church, I don't know exactly. Of note, the old fish market, no one. Now, what? Your one used to be.
Nothing is impossible.
And now you know everything. Me? Now it's your turn, Mr. What a handle you got there. Eh? What's this about? Come now, I can't read all the scribble. Tell me what it's. Huh? I might be half blind. Have you asked Lillian about this? I won't even She's right over there. Yes. You.
The door has seen better.
I'll wait outside to give you some time. After we are done with the day.
The key turns.
집이 생겼다네.
너무 좋아하는데.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see.
아 여기에서도 거울이 있고.
A brisk coastal wind still howls again. The room feels muffled.
What is this place to you?
Behind the half-bit, you already were a part of their crew. What outside, the howl of...
Look.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap. The water reflects back. You'll be looking like a pet. A fresh start looms ahead. Clean yourself up and be born anew.
면도해버려야겠어.
Like an artist with a brush, the sharp blade chafes against your skin, reducing a
젠장.
scratch and
아
sound.
면도하니까 더
The surface
못생겼어.
underneath the
어떡해.
beard feels tender.
다시 수염
The
기를 수
air
없어?
brushing against it. They feel so smooth, surprisingly so. The water reflects back a vague image of your clean.
아 미친 끔찍해. 면도.
On the table, you see. The bed is comforting.
네, 마룻바닥을 조사하고 싶은데 포인트가 안 뜨네.
The scruffy-haired, the other one, looks indistinguishable from him. The stone-kicking one.
He looks just like me.
The boy doesn't. The rock kicker was just...
You're bad with kids. Don't worry, everyone is.
The kids don't reply. You take the legal documents out of the...
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling...
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you? So what do you want? I've got smokes. They're cheap. Oh. You see, friend, bought cigarette?
The hook? Where is it? I can't see it.
Of course.
He has long forgotten what you were talking about.
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real. You know what's crazy?
He's finding it difficult.
What? This guy. Sure.
Here's your chance.
Oh, aye. Exactly. I remember now. I remember what was so crazy. 3 real? That's a real steal for... Just make sure to enjoy...
Harry, we're just going to store this one as a sellable item, okay? We're not going to let you kill yourself by drinking it. That's just not an option. Sell it at the pawn shop for profit.
In the civilized world...
The noxious oak.
Don't you call her? Yeah? Uh-huh.
Never thought you'd see such a thing in your life. He snorts and beckons.
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail.
The man hiccups. Then...
There's no use in yelling.
The drunk man. He does not sound well.
Don't you fucking... Don't.
There was little...
Hey, good to see you. So what's happening? Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, That's harsh. Things aren't going super... We are...
Please!
Okay, we're drinking. So now, it's you. We've met before. Aha. Let me take a sip to moisten up my core. Hey! Let's not jump. You got here on Friday to solve a case. Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people...
Oh yeah, the lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening.
It was a late Saturday night when one moment we hear the sound...
Do you remember that?
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
You can't get off. You have to stay.
I think that we should...
That's right. Anyway, there was a brief silence. It sounded like someone jumped. What we saw was a sight to behold. The time. So, naturally, the time hath come for Tequila Sunset. Your reality contracted.
The muscles in your hands cramped.
We ran towards the ice, whilst you... When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying, recognizing a brother in need.
What else was there to...
We asked about the whole Tequila Sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now, and... Yeah, ours. How they're beautiful and also whore.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you only knew.
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying...
No one's
Abigail.
It seemed pretty painful. Beside your gun and your badge. In retrospect, I guess you told us that they were a bunch... No specifics, though. It was... Yeah, you said it was no...
A lot of cops go solo and hermit.
Yeah, you said that it was okay. This was before you started talking about how You kept calling yourself...
As you've already determined.
No thanks to the squares at the... It's a hard thing for a man to confront it. Whoop-de-doo. So now... It depends.
The gleam in his eyes and the slap...
Booze. So, Have you got anything for good old idiot Doom Spiral? A bottle for a story. Seems fair to me.
난 친구를 망가뜨리지 않을 거야. 아닌가?
In that case, I'm not a storyteller. Wonderful. Classy.
Hey, Spiral Boy.
Shut up, guys. I was once a reasonable... I used the profits. I developed the paradigm. 22 full-time employees. It did. But now, dream... One day I left on my evening.
His eyes are...
So I removed the keyring. I was halfway done with my usual... Wet. Okay. I made my way back home. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate. Ouch, indeed. So I made my way across the yard. I wish I were to keep... I rang my name. People are naturally Just then, I experienced him. But when I reached my office, I remember... Anyway...
He pinches his thigh as if...
So, now you've heard my tragic tale. Tequila, I've thought...
Why didn't you go...
Well, at one point they came to me. I can't say it the hobo lifestyle, but that charm wears off pretty quickly. Good fucking quest. I used to own... Now I can't hang on to any...
A lost jacket. Sounds like a mystery you could look into.
Tequila, it's a very... Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can... If I knew where I lost... Somewhere north of here, that's for sure. My agency. Man. I was financing a group of poets in East Revachol who were developing a new... I know! It was... What? You've never...
You really shouldn't touch it.
That might be the right idea.
Wow, you're
That's because your paws are my fellow...
Hey!
Shut the fuck...
I thought he was a
gurgling sound.
And yeah, I'm all ears. What's in a...
Hey, Spiral Boy!
Shut up, guys. I'm telling... I was once a reasonably hot... So you don't... I do.
아니 지금 보니까 면도했네.
Cottonmouth is keeping my tongue. You too.
너무 끔찍해 진짜. 진짜 이렇게까지 끔찍할 줄이야. 면도를 해서 더 못생겨지다니 너무나 끔찍해.
Hello, mister.
She clutches a small stuffed...
My mom's outside.
이 게임에서 가장
They don't
귀여운
want to play
아이.
with you. They look the same. They
님의
look
멘탈을 깎지 않는
like
아이.
it's a grouse.
You might be able to get on Gart's good side if you replace the broker's...
Sure. I mean, you already took it. It's Lammy.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that...
Yes. Very soft. Isn't he soft? Bye.
상냥한 꼬맹이구나. 그래서 이 정도는 그냥 건너가라고. 아씨 귀찮게 이렇게 뺑 돌아갔다고.
a shaggy-looking girl, in.
Oh.
Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to...
Huh?
Maybe she didn't hear you.
So should you.
You don't have to do anything.
Oh. I didn't notice that. Yeah, well...
Your pulse rises.
I'm sorry I said fuck. My whole family swears and it rubbed off on me. Estelle.
Her hair is dyed blonde.
Why? Okay, it's Berger. This is a actually just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came. A contact mic.
Nice. You could maybe bug someone.
The mic? I don't exactly. Same place I got the recorder from. Oh man. It's a music club and a synthesizer. Oh yeah. Guess you wouldn't know, Van Eyck. I don't know what that means either. That's cool. Sure. Okay. Recording. I think I'm recording.
What happened to the old headphones?
My boyfriend's. I don't know, man.
Everything checks out, sire.
The musicians in the palace. Anyway, I don't really know.
The sharp drop. She is on some kind of...
Take this, your call.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool.
It's okay.
Thanks.
아니 진짜로 주네 모자를?
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the...
And who are these?
Yeah. Andre and the guys. Go ahead. It's supposed to be... Except that...
The floorboards are twisting. There will never... Not in a million years.
You know, anodic, cathodic... Music that's made... Synthesizers and tape console. I know. It's not... Hey. Don't get me wrong, but... You're cops, right? Okay, well... Maybe you could talk to Andre and the guy. They're inside that thing there. Go ahead.
17% 쌉가는.
The device is called...
님 공감 쓰레기.
Angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic.
와, 너 티야?
아무래도 T인 편이지. 인프피지만 사실은.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric.
Come on, get in and close. Sorry, we barely have.
You go ahead.
I'm actually not.
I'm sure you will fit.
A young man with peroxide.
Hardcore! It's hardcore! Skibberdis!
Could there have been a right way out of this? You see, a youngish man.
Hello, I'm Andre.
His grip is strict.
This is my posse.
The young man with...
An egghead. Egg! Together with a settle burger, who's out there right now, doing... We have many in the pipeline. You see, we've been all... On the sofa. Yeah, Frank. Places. I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. Oh, so you've met... Yeah, it's a matter...
An attempt to pander to your...
I'm talking about the church. And I'm not... Dogheads! Birdouts! Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly... Strikes that! And sadder yet...
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those...
They're spooky! I was hoping you would be the judge of that. Also, people just want to... Thank you, Egg. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police... All right, man.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him serious.
I asked Noid to install a measure against... I had to do it in an hurry. Of course. All right.
난 멋진 경찰이야.
You sense the trajectory of the little ka-ching. The key hits your palm. The young man with ribcage shape. The word august used as an adjective. That's how cool it feels.
Not long. Like a week, maybe? I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%. Exactly. The cage. Egg means the situation is monitored. Sure, man. Tell us what you want to... Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how... Yes. There's... When I first scouted the place, one of them is... What? Andre. Oh, and it felt like... No.
Which other one? Felt like silent. Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in it like you aren't a... It wasn't quite. It was this dark yeah, you know. It was stalking a cell. Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't...
So he hasn't even been in there.
You should ask her about it. You should talk to Noid about that.
With a small surge of PEA.
It means like one of those rich...
Must be.
Not that we would know anything about... We're getting derailed here. Well, on...
Why not? Let's...
I'm 70% sure there's substance. Sure. What? He's a quiet man. Mostly communicates through... Well... Yeah, sometimes.
The man smiles mysteriously. I get it. He's a puzzle.
Oh yeah, that's a Meteor name for the founding party. You know, of Meteo. Concerning me. Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up. And they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the... You're right. The Pericarnassian Church is about love is unity.
Love is hardcore.
Unity.
Unity.
Make some noise for my Insulindian.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping.
Oh yeah, he's coming around.
Feels good.
Yeah! Yakokata! The place to do it for the masses. I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty...
The one with the large head. You feel like you could go for a little disco. When?
Yes. What? Yeah. Good to have. Bitch to carry. Oh, it's the one they sell at the fuel station. The what now? Oh, I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. Yes, that's all. Nosifed is the sure. Here you go, officer. The noser. Block the engines.
Is the amiable speed freak becoming a bit cross with you?
What's with the goddamn Romangorod here? I guess it does. No idea, man. It does. Told you we have a smell problem.
He sniffs. A shrug is good enough for us. He nods enthusiastically. No doubt, a little relieved.
Already young. 하지만 대성공에 나오면 된다. 그치?
Okay, so the speed freaks want us. The gist of it is. Plus, it still feels as if this didn't.
As always.
The 15th Indo tribe. Because there was the 15th in.
많은 퀘스트를 또
A pane of Eternite, barely holding it up.
It looks like a makeshift brick.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
다리. 야투. 이게 교회군.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height. Step. The carving on the door is block-like. The surface is smooth, feels exceptional. 300 tons of this cheap look. It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that you see a yellow circle with 2 X's and a... He takes off his...
No. Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggest I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb. Looks like today was a gold star day. The lock turns easy.
Let's go.
A great whoosh of it in the heart of...
다리 꾸미기.
헉. 내가 제일 좋아하는 일러스트.
홀리한 거? 왜 걸어야 하지? 왜 걸어야 한다고 생각합니까? 전 뛸 거예요.
The silence in this part of the church. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, and then you can hardly hear your own breathing. You produce a few muffled. Your voice it's unnerving. The lieutenant points.
Can you hear anything? The church just has strange acoustics.
The lieutenant doesn't reply, but the orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
뭐냐?
It's like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from... It's not a shadow anymore.
Officer, is there something up there?
Oh no. Yes. The dark...
오. 아니 뭐야?
You see something hanging. Maybe it's possible to...
아니 얘 뭔 일이야 미친. 코난의 범인이.
The shadow is a man, the crab man. The man leans.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scare. Here you can receive the mother's love.
This man is obviously a habit.
I'm put off by this religious stuff. He thinks, hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank them.
Oh yeah, sure. You don't know anything about alcohol use. You got it all, not all of it. I was like you.
You know, actually...
If the lieutenant agrees, look at these crazies. What is this? A fucking intervention?
You know what this is?
Wait, what does that even mean?
아니 합의라도.
This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome. Never known myself to be a crab. But if that's the name you got for me, I always thought of myself more. I was in a gangway, but my memories of ese.
Do you remember?
Tiago's my name. But your place amongst your fellows, your place in the world, that's not quite right. We are all one. This is a special place. I circled it, nurtured by the... Oh, that she is a cavity in the dark.
His adoration is beyond sexual.
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, it's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service. I know it will take time. I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory. I ain't from no Maria.
He lost his cool there for a moment.
Hard to say. I think I've been spending a lot of time here.
The sinewy figure, Link.
Police raid.
Did you witness?
Not really. Or at least I don't remember. The ones in the tent outside? Right? I see them. Guessing they're the ones who call me a crab. Absolutely, man. Might even be nice to have some other spooker. Oh, no. I just call her viejita because of her that's what I said. Don't really follow her comings and goings. I'm afraid not.
Or search through her radio computer.
간지나 보이는 신발이야.
A machine stands in
Another radio computer.
these machines sometimes.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection. It's also quite similar to the one.
The one you saw earlier was the room. You see, Veressa, the lieutenant, says nothing. Behind the hatch sits another filament memory. The speaker comes to.
Good evening.
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the.
Good.
Let's look around. Maybe he knows something.
No. Received. Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Sleep.
The machine's keyboard is. In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism, cradled in her arms, are a pair of glowing. Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. The woman looks down at you, kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers.
어머니 레이디.
There is a sad smile on her lips, and a glint in her green-blue eyes. That soft.
어머니 레이디 이러네.
Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered. Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears. No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain. The highest category of his more. And innocence is infallible. No, we are alone. 300 years ago, in the wake of the many things, you know she was a woman of the court. Though terribly, women of the court were expected to play. She made the most of her. She was an almost. It was on her. She was crowned 2 years. Wow, indeed. When bystanders reported go, as did we all, the lands of the Mess and the Occident, and even in a city called Advespera, she was dressed in a white and pearl dress. On an end. Oh yes. She looked like humanity. Midwinter snow was beaten. One of the men in this secret service killed her. 22 years later, something that had walked in our midst. Dolores Day was shot in the chest with a fowling piece. 8. This inhuman quality, terrifying. Although she is often considered, she was the most socially the Mesk state. She adored chess, yes. Little is known of her Marchese husband.
Lieutenant Yefrater, you've stood. What are you thinking of, if I may ask? Okay. It's this church, the coast in general. We shouldn't linger here. The old woman in the village was right. This must be the door. It's a minor landmark. Not easy to find. There used to be 7 staves. We should be respectful here. Although the building appears to be.
The shards glimmer in the dark. You see little pearls of light on the edges of the crack.
Hey, 비밀번호 알려줘.
Oh, hey, Wei. There's
coffee in the back. Something.
Too many times, essay. You need it for something.
The lieutenant.
Don't sweat about. Why you think of that? Makes me almost pity, Ladney. Look, man. I'm at liberty to talk. I think we're done here, essay.
That was, however.
나도 모르겠지만 뭔가 관련이 있을 거야. 아마도, maybe. 날 믿어, 킴. 나는 슈퍼스타 경찰이니까.
Hey, her Innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? You have the headless Fallen Rider figurine. You should give it to her. Win her. Don't be so pessimistic. So very, very, very.
돌로레스 데이는 나의
The
어머니가
machine's
되어줄 여자가
keyboard is
아니었을까?
still illuminated. The
아, 이 새끼
speaker comes to
너무
life.
잘 이해하고 있잖아.
Good
당신
evening. Votre accident
당신 너무 이 서브컬처 문법을 잡아봐.
Good. Please repeat the password. Good. I have unlocked the Fortress Accident. Is there anything else? I have 2 machines.
Saint-Brune. That
Anything else? Yes, I am alive.
she repeats passwords. Programming people are paranoid.
I work as for me.
On an island on the river.
Now, please tell me why you're calling Fortress Accident. Sleep.
The machine's keyboard is still. The printer prints out a long text document. The first entry arrived at the church. The lieutenant leans close.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Our case? No, I don't think so.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with C. What was that about narcotics?
I doubt that we can find nothing spooky about
7th of February, 51.
Why would anyone need any?
8th of February, 5th, but at least the artists have that. I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it.
Seems like something about the I think these people worked in the
12th of February, 51.
The strike. We are keep reading. I mean
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data.
Is she talking about
28th of February, 51. Yes.
The pillar of silence? She is talking about the silence.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. March, 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to divide. That disco man must be
a girl on the ice?
March 51. I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our...
I knew it wasn't a good idea.
No. It was a great... March 51. You read it. A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Hello, lady.
아 미치겠네.
난 본능에 지배당하는 경찰이니까.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
Yes, you are breaking.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
You won't find any answers from here. It's just me and my computer, and it has...
We should talk to her.
Ready.
What is it? No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some... Yes. Or...
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather...
I am Sona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fort. If you're not here to hire me...
That still doesn't answer what she's doing in an...
No. Yes. No. You're right. I brought them here. These are my... I used the AR-1. Mm-hmm. Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you? All right. Well, all right on the front. It's all around us. I guess it is. But it's not the cheapest one on the market. Anyway, you should do... I'm working.
The machine seems...
Could you just...
It's not just rudeness. It really is hard to...
They are connected to my RAIN prefect. Great. You really like those...
They're bloodshot. She really hasn't...
I'm conducting science. I'm looking for the location.
She's looking for a disrupt. The lieutenant raises his brow.
Yes, that's what led me here. Exactly. What do you think it is?
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
I don't know. Are we? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. But how do I figure it out? You measure it by its surroundings. But honestly, it's not broken. Somewhere underneath those roofs.
Only a faint crisp.
There's this place at the back of the church.
The Pillar of Silence?
Maybe, but it's oddly close. I know. No, I don't. Because it's just trial and I don't have a... Great. Thanks. The Swallow, you mean? What about it? Great. Thanks. What? I hate it. Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it. This is about those speed free. Take a guess, why don't you? I can't believe they got you so easily.
Good luck.
일 언제 끝나? 레이디의 레이디.
The mother of humanism stands above you. Why? That does seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant, I don't know. What do we think? The mother of humanism towers above you. A weapon.
Yes, what is it?
나갔다 올게, ready.
A metal payphone under a... You hear the tone. The machine is in op... Calling. Still, this feels wrong. End of tone.
Pierre, is that you, Pierre? So nice of you to find the time to call me. Are you sure?
Her voice is drowned. You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he did not.
0315으로 다른 번호다.
Calling. Still someone.
Hello, Gerard speaking. What are you, like 5? Thanks for calling, asshole.
Phone. Disconnect tone. Calling. Calling. Still.
Stop calling me, man. I'll get you your money, alright? I just need till tonight. Let me work.
대박.
Testis.
Disconnect. Calling.
I'm tired.
Sounds like he hasn't talked to anyone in quite...
Writing.
The man. You do not hear the... Lucky you. The call went too fast for the payphone to register. You can still make a new one without paying. You close your eyes and... Strange. This is not how you started before. 41411 yes. 451. You have an ultra long distance call. Your air calling in pitiful and terrifying. Calling still. The handset starts slipping from your sweaty palm. Your breathing is heavy. The lieutenant is too far away to hear your yelp. The sea wind blows.
사기가 빵빵한 냄새.
Calling. Then the ocean breaks.
Hello?
대박.
저거
It's you, isn't it? It's you. Who is this? Dora.
In the distorted distance, don't react. Whatever you do, don't react to that last thing. It doesn't matter if you react or not. You still think you hear a man's voice.
매느라.
내놔라. 못생긴 아저씨 끔찍하다.
Oh no. Is that you? What? Oh no. Is that you? What? Oh no. Is that you? You're not a high net worth individual, Harry. You're drunk. Oh God. Do you know what time it is? It's 4 o'clock, Harry. I need to wake up in 2 hours.
대륙이 달라서 시간이 다른.
I'm in Morova, sleeping to work. The academy, where I work.
No response, only a sigh. What are you doing to yourself right now? You need to stop. Harry, you're killing yourself.
What do you want to talk about? That we haven't talked.
This is bad. You feel your right hand on the handset crimping up with pain.
Oh no, please stop. No, I want to go to sleep.
She does not answer anymore.
Harry.
Disconnect tone. The machine ran out of money.
레이디에게 버림받은.
You dial the number in the middle. Calling, calling,
매너라.
calling, 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 calling. It looks like she doesn't want to pick it up, Harry. Come on, you know why. Calling, calling.
Harry, please.
Underneath it, she is naked and warm under a blanket. Phone disconnect tone.
매너라가 돼.
You dial the number at calling, 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 and calling for who knows how long.
이 꼬라지를 킴이 보고 있단 말이지.
The cold metal is hard and hurts your knuckles. You look at them, turning.
아야.
It didn't give you any fun for.
슬퍼졌어. 나에 대해 어떻게
Yes.
생각해?
Yes. I don't know what to. No, it's okay. I guess. Either way, good on you. You were saying? Excuse me. Detective, if I may be frank, that's good. Some you time? Please do. We wouldn't want. What do you want to know? No, it's
The lieutenant adjusts his collar. It doesn't look
good.
No response. A moment passes. Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally. Yes. Guess what's yours?
난 내가 슈퍼스타 경찰이라고 생각해.
That is only a ludicrous daydream. Guess again. You're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry. Wow. Okay.
난 미안하지 않아. 난 후회 따위 하지 않는다고. 난 슈퍼스타니까. 알아?
Someone has left an the cloth. If you can, it's streaked with dry.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you. I'm sure he'll be thrilled.
살인 사건에 대해서는 조금만큼도 하지 않고 지금. 주정뱅이 아저씨이니 오히려 좀. Hey,
The
lady.
smell. It's awful. And don't you recognize it? Something cold wakes in the pit. The lieutenant had
아까의 레이디 하던
some tear.
기세는 어디 가고?
Two empty bottles. No, there's more in there.
A tragedy.
Whoever tossed it here. Now, this makes you see traces of mayonnaise. It's no older than the. It's hard to concentrate in the.
Hey, 시체 레이디. 아마도 당신이 죽어가고
A man lies on the
아,
boardwalk.
레이디가 아니다,
His
진짜.
limbs bent and neck turned at and up. Half of his body has slipped between. The smell is no.
Hold on. Lividity is faintly pronounced.
Another dead body. Calm now. Carefully. He's wearing mudcake. The leather jacket suit. You find some sunflower seed.
Good. We should take a look.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk. You have to be quite inebriated to. His expression is dull. Height 170 to 170. There's some dried blood on the metal bench. A dried chunk
I don't see any other major wounds, do you? Seems like the head wound was fatal.
They screech under your feet ominously. You see waves churn. He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that. A .75 liter. It's mid-markets.
Tear all around it. I'd prefer if you didn't collect them this time.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. The blackness confirmed. Nearly.
He ate the whole pack, right? I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario.
The entire boardwalk creaks.
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to... That's just a lazy assumption. What do you think? The woman you met at the book stand? Why do you think it's her husband? I can't see a book. So he took the book to the library.
Just one drink. I have...
Damn it. He's definitely someone's husband. Death by misadventure. He slipped. No, I don't see anything.
Yes, but what if there's a killer on the loose?
Without any further evidence? Oh yes. Some symptoms of it, but I think that death arrived through head. What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. They'll seal this place off after the news. Not that sealing it off would keep anyone. It does seem to be a pretty straightforward. From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to an end. A field autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death doesn't appear to be criminal. And I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. It would save us at least 2 hours of unnecessary work.
옛날에 녹도로가 했던 게임 보고
Maybe,
있어.
but we don't really have much time or resources to spare. The guys at processing will take care of the rest.
아 이거 후속작 나오던데.
그 스위치판.
All right, we should first examine the library.
불쌍한. 불쌍한 책을 읽던 레이디.
맞아.
님 남편이 뒤졌어요. 가엾게도. 하지만 알코올 중독자 남편이 필요할까요? 뭐가가 있어.
You see, a once bright, a slogan used to intertwine.
Looks like tomorrow never came.
The remaining windows rattle from a dripping water falls. There's rust and corrosion on the bar.
No. I had a partner once. They called him Eyes. Well enough, actually.
His hands lead the way.
약간 어쩌다가 지금 여기까지 오게 된 거지? 정말. 중에 뭘 하시는
Here
거죠?
we go. No.
There's a cylinder.
Who's there?
His self-conscious.
Is that the police?
Don't worry, Garrett. To what do I owe the... of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That... Oh, good.
Did he say we could...
Yes, Gary!
Sir.
I just have to do one more...
His hands are large and weather-worn.
Well, good question. And I suspect it's my hypothesis, but I cannot describe. I'm expecting it to be quite...
Seems puny, to be honest.
Typical rookie, even simply...
Would be glory.
Very little. Not yet.
Just...
I know it's... By which I mean... Yes. It's the first... I have to resist... Parthenogenesis. Meaning the females don't need... Yes.
There's nothing dispassionate.
Well, they may not look him. Yes. Locusts.
Inside the traps.
Simple. But at least, they'll work, I assure you.
The traps do seem to be...
Yes. What? And I'm eager to return my wife and...
Come on, Morale.
And leave the trap...
Come on. She wants us back. I'm soaked up to my...
Of course it's important.
She's seen it.
Yes. That's... how we first... Suffice to say... It's like... No.
He's dead set on... I could go for some
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
혼돈의 자손입니다.
Well... Be that... There are 4 in total. Another the third is... You should check...
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for... Is it?
If you think it's important.
Bring it to me at once. That's highly... It's made of musk and research chemical.
This is the...
I hope you're not buying this. It dispenses...
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I...
Right. Which...
Finally!
Thank you for your help. Gary and I...
What about his eager-to-leave friend Gary there?
I've just always liked animals. And puzzles. It's not child's play. Real. I know you think one is a respectable... My method...
Your nerve endings tell you there is no...
Agreed. No. Everything from forgot... No. Of the list of 2 yes. We cryptozoologists. In fact, yes. All right.
You need to ask him about specific cryptids. Cryptids you've heard about from Lena, or his friend Gary. He won't just talk.
A willow person. They're not people. They're very, very thin. You probably... Gary and I, after waiting in hide, I chased it with...
A lavender shade.
I know you think we were... Furthermore, confirmed. It's 100 by all means.
가쇼.
Hello, I'm Yellow Man.
The Lieutenant Yellow Man.
I'm just waiting for my friend. I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's dark times will do that. Oh, so that's...
So you do...
No.
He's not feeling very comfy in his...
My?
His eyes widen at the sight of the mug. He's...
Really? I hear it all the time. All in jest, of course. Maybe. Okay. Yes, I did. Whew. I don't know what got into me.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Here we go. Start pumping that sweet info.
I know a guy who works with the trash collections, so I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own. I'm sorry, okay?
Disgraced.
He studies his reaction.
Officer, please. I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was. Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one... Okay.
Right. It was just...
Exactly.
As he shifts uncomfortably, a series of clicks, like the clinking...
What sound? Really? There's lots of weird stuff.
Every day, the sound you heard was not the sound of something easily abandoned.
What? I haven't the slightest.
Every day, the sound you heard...
Armor? No.
There's something going on here.
I hope I could help your
Don't be so relieved yet, Gary. This bad cop may have been in your apartment, admiring your mug collection. Perhaps a little. That shirt looks very uncomfortable on him. Yes, like a piece of...
I knew you'd figure it. I was ashamed of what I did. Gary! Later, Morale!
No. You've got explaining to do.
Because I was weak.
The hell,
I'll explain later. Everyone was picking those... So I went there to take out the trash, and only the cuirass was left. So I stripped...
It's okay.
I'm so fucking sorry I can't...
It's difficult to say what the lieutenant...
I always thought it was the Union.
He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass, but so light to hold.
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again. Sure do.
His eyes narrow slightly. He's wondering where this is going.
Mr. Everard? So you work for Everard Clare? What have I done?
As he lowers his tone, he hunches his back.
What could it be about? I won't do it again. If there's...
This scared him proper.
The weather vane has turned.
He clearly liked his squirming. He may even have changed his mind about the whole...
I'm sorry for... No.
They're probably...
뭔가 엄청나게 먼 곳을 와버렸는데 다시 돌아갈 엄두가 나지 않아.
아니야, 왜 이렇게 안 보여?
난 길을 헤매고 있다.
There's a trap in the reeds at your... The reeds rustle. When this district was booming, locusts are crawling...
Big surprise. Anyway, one down. No, you weren't.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall. Reaching from one corner, a row of ghostly shades stand facing the wall. There are many of them. A dozen at least. They're 10 meters away. Other shades are lined up in... It's dark. A long time has passed. The abundance of bullet holes leads to two options. Either an inordinate amount of executions, a host of men, probably in every... They stand. Ordinary people. Leeches, fleas, and thieves. 7 men in combat uniforms and dark. The commandant. The one...
I don't know. I don't know who died here. Perhaps the ones executed here. It could even have been...
Or maybe...
Yeah. To be honest, if a
cold sea... The library card is whoever owns this card. Most of these titles, if lost, please return the card.
Good. We should give them a...
Good idea. As you hold it in your hands, it's a sordid... Some secrets are better left uncovered. Don't... It occurs to you. It smells like a dead sea creature. Somehow, the faint impressions of many footprints are also present. Though, why? Why did you think about it? Now you're just flicking that shit everywhere. You hold in your hand the colorful... the alphabet. Every page has one word. A is for... H is for homeboy. Q is for... That's it. You know the alphabet.
Good.
A police badge on which you... The bullet is still... It's the ledger you found in the...
더워. 이렇게 밤을 샐 수도 있는 거야?
내 기억으로는 몇 시 지나면 더 이상 시간이 안 흐름. 근데 굳이 그럴 필요는 없다고 생각함.
아니 벌써 12시길래. 그래서 내가 자지 않아도 자러 가지 않아도
This is the trap. The reads. The later it gets, this trap is also full of...
Another empty trap. Yep. The
내가 직접 침대에 들어가지 않아도 되는 건가?
It's getting cold.
아니야. 누군지 모르는 레이디가 아직 자지 않고 있잖아. 이 새벽에 자지 않고 있어.
Hi, officer. Anything I can help you with?
You've graduated.
Men with authority. So what brings you here, Lawbringer? The name is Lillian. People call me Map Picker. Let's see. Well, how can I assist you then, officer? Oh? Well, how can I assist you then? Where are you? What a nice idea. That Evrart and the Union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves.
아니야, 설명하지
Aye, if you say so. Probably better that way. I mean, who? Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the wave. I sell the fish to people. Sometimes I also walk to the beach to wood, pieces of glass, bottles, drugs also, lost cargo in general. Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest. Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a... Not really.
But not when you're in a tight...
It's a regular. From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way. What makes you think we... That goes for men too?
That does not go for real men. It does...
Sure.
The traces of her laughter are still there, in her eyes.
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were... Guess I enjoyed the...
If it is,
Gone. To the waves. The sea took him. Who knows? Maybe he fell over. Now, before you tell me how sorry...
she really liked those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
시간 이야기야. 하지만
Us
난
working
매너라.
folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with... Life didn't really change.
This is neither a... She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another. Better, drunk.
Sure is. The sun, I call her. Coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Oh yes, she does. You need to get your drink on. There is no other way for human beings to procreate. Not after 6,000 years.
Okay. Absurdly and...
She doesn't even understand you asked her out. Perhaps...
Oh. That's good to know, I guess. Why, that's great. Until then, you should maybe start thinking about the funeral. Police business. I...
루즈한 걸. 원래 채집 동만 점검을 하고 널 재워줄게.
The young man with
This is hardcore. Hardcore! Yeah! Lucky Earth.
So you had a talk with Andre. It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a sticker. You mean the yellow one? Can you describe it to me? Seems like my creation has found its way into, I guess one could write an entire trip. Weird stuff. Wires going into water. Gives off most of it does psionic powers. Nah, you heard me. Yeah, I suck at social. The hardcore aesthetic is, I can see that. Further sign match.
Hi again. So, how are things going? And? What happened? Oh man! Who is he? What did you think? Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church? What do you mean? No matter. Yeah.
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you?
I guess it's not a...
Everyone is... Maybe. I guess we'll figure something. A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Come on, man. Feel the love! Get down and feel it! You'll get there. Believe... Anyway, now that it's set... What a pity. A shame. Unity! And you can't just evict her? Look at you. No, Noid. He's right. If that's okay with her... The line's in the...
At least Crabman.
Yeah. He can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer? Does she like a Nordic dance?
Egghead cannot believe what you...
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? Excellent! Good luck, my friend.
이제 8%나 됐어. 굉장한데.
A number of things don't add up. Let's take a...
What things? Fuck, man. It's difficult. I have no idea how you arrived.
One speaker. They have one speaker.
What do you mean, friend? It's a one-speaker system. It's more... What do you know about spinning tape? Nothing.
He said it was for his nose, and of all cellular-based life.
No shit. That's... Come on, that's... I meant to say, not true. What do you mean, do?
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot of push.
What do you mean by lenient?
He thinks for...
Things are just way too hard for an entrepreneur in this... Because we are! We just gotta turn it into...
You know, to get our foot in the door.
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved... No, man. But the sign was... Sir?
This is it. Judgment time.
개웃기다. 뮤직클럽만 가는. 여기 난 노래를 사랑해.
Yeah! I knew it. It's impossible. No, Andre, it's harder now. This hard cop has come to show us how much the fish is. There needs to be a cloud. We need a win on...
This will be nothing. You can hear the ice crack underneath you. outside the lot.
What? Okay. We'll do a straight club up in there.
From here on, it'll be straight all the way.
Goodbye, officer.
얘는 뒤지는 거 아니야?
The shaggy-haired girl.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us? Great. Let us know if there's any progress, will ya? I did, and I'm sorry.
This is why I didn't go.
You don't get to choose your posse, they choose you. Mine are idiots, but they're mine. Okay, but I still regret it. May I ask? Thank you. I'll get them. Oh, that. Okay. I went in. She was dressed like someone who's been raised by. And then, you know, right. He stopped.
Like a crab, you say?
You saw him? Does it mean that you went in there? Good, so you believe me. You should go tell this. My associates? I haven't got much to say about them. Sorry. I just don't tell people about my friends. Me? I'm a silver bird. Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
다시 교회에 가볼까나? 이제 일을 다 했겠지? 미안해, 킵 좀만 더 찾지 말아봐. 나는 나의 어머니가 될 여자를 다시 만나러 가야겠어. 어머니 레이디.
Yes, what is it? I don't want to make anything work. Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
Easy. When our research is done,
What? No, I don't really need any help with.
she thinks about it. A glossy look in her.
All right. Bring me the game's offside copy from my old workspace, if you really want. No, that's the production schedule.
In his defense, it was.
Okay, but still, it's a backup of my former.
She's making it
The backup itself is destroyed now. Yeah, that's the one. You can get in. That's her name, I believe. Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building. In the giant ice bear fridge.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note.
Wait. A note from whom? Joisa. Of course. Like it would have made a difference. The offside and the heads. I won't even get into that. This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. Wait, what?
You know, we don't actually.
Whose body is it? And what is it doing in the fridge? You put it there? You put a dead body. Okay.
We would appreciate.
Who would I tell? My mother? I don't have anyone to tell. The bookstore lady hates me.
님
Says I'm part of the
정말
curse.
레이디에게는
Whatever that means.
난 레이디에게 상냥한 경찰이야.
Of course not. Because she's from Martinez. And people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio. She literally started.
The lieutenant coughed.
Once I came in one morning. Thanks. And here's my Kvalsund multi-tool.
The legendary Kvalsund multi-tool. This is.
Yes? Thanks.
The mother of humanism stands above.
일단 밤이니까 자야겠다 이제. 2시나 됐어. 나 같은 늙고 지친
님도
알코올
자.
중독자는
님도 2시가 되어가고 있어. 오늘도 알찬 수사를 한 것 같군.
나 같은 알코올 중독자는 이제 자러 가야겠어.
그래도 길을 잘 찾았네.
당신을 만나서 즐거웠습니다.
It's getting cold. This late.
Good night, officer.
잘 자.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it.
절대 알
The
수
bed
없는
is
살인 미소의
comforting
기원.
if
저장을 하고 저장 자러 가야겠어. 인간도 자러 가겠다.
좋아 좋아. 바이바이.
빠이.
바이.
아우 더워.